1800, we had an election. Adams had to face rejection, but he took it with ease and transferred the power in peace. Now the Jeffersonians took the power, so the Democrats were a little sour. The Federalist Party might die out. Adams needed a solution, a quicker route. So John Adams hatched a plan, appointing his clan to be judges in the court, holding up Federalist power like a big fort. Then comes John Marshall, becoming Chief Justice, nothing impartial. The Marshall court cases swept the nation, influenced many places. When the federal government got help, the states were usually left to whelp, lowered the power of the states. He made it their inevitable fate. With the Marbury versus Madison case, he made the federal government feel more in place, created judicial review. Judicial branch could nullify a few, overriding state. Equal balance of power wasn't true. McCullough versus Maryland said the taxing the federal government had to be banned. States wanted to tax the bank, but the federal laws took top rank. States lost more rights. Federal government tended to win these fights. The Marshall court cases swept the nation, influenced many places. When the federal government got help, the states were usually left to whelp. Federal government taking those power in heaps. Even so, the states had some rights for keeps, hurting the farmers with the tariff of 1832, helping only those wealthy few, taxes for the industry. John Marshall and his cases influenced many American places, usually helped the federal government, hurt the states, left them with a dent, left them without a cent, saved a few rights, lowered the power of the states. Marshall made it their inevitable fate. Gibbons versus Ogden, decided on by congressmen. Put the states in their place, federal government dominate, we make no mistake, regulating that interstate commerce, making it difficult for farmers. In 1832, a tariff was introduced. South Carolina found an excuse to refuse the tariff, so the government had to become the sheriff, threatening the state to follow the act, and if not, they will attack. The state responded, "We ain't down to, we won't follow this law, even if it will cause a brawl." The government finally came to their sense by repealing the tariff and ending the suspense. This action promoted states' rights. But let's go back to 1820, when the entrance of Missouri almost caused an attack. They wanted to be free. Central government said no without a fee, adding another state named Maine for their own personal gain. The Marshall court cases swept the nation, influenced many places. When the federal government got help, the states were usually left to whelp, lowered the power of the states. He made it their inevitable fate.